Hello, are we on?
I think it's on.
I think it's on. Hello, guys, and welcome to a new episode. Well, actually, this is the last episode.
The time has come.
The time has come for us to move on into new endeavors, and this will be the last episode of Today and La Tomorrow. Because, why is that, Mr. Chris?
Apparently, and it makes total sense, Today and La Tomorrow is really difficult to find on Spotify.
And on YouTube.
Who'd have thought? Not spelling today and tomorrow right.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, we spell it wrong, but I'm not even sure of how we're supposed to spell it. Because I know it's, like, spelled, like, incorrectly, like, for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just impossible to find.
No, I couldn't find the podcast either.
See?
I got frustrated that I stopped looking for the podcast that we've been making.
Yeah, see?
I gave up on it, all right?
Yeah, so I think that we're going to have to lay it to bed, but that doesn't mean that we're going to stop doing it. It's just that it's going to have a new name from now on.
That Cesar has created.
Yeah, it's called What Where. I think What Where is easier.
No, it's much better.
Much, much better.
What
right?
where? What where?
What Where?
Like,
it's like,
where?
Es como que where, but it's What Where. So it's English and Chilean. There you go.
That's great. Got two W's?
Mm-hmm. Both of them W's, right? So
that spells a win to me.
Yeah, so it could be WW, right? Like Walter White.
Walter White.
Or Walt Whitman to WW. There you go. That's a good scene right there. So we're drinking our little coffee, and how are you today, Chris?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I'm doing well.
Doing well? You can remember that you can use this, like you can move it around.
I can move it around?
Yeah, you can move it around. That's the beauty of it. So how was your week? We were supposed to shoot on Wednesday, but then we weren't able to make it. How come?
I was in
Why
La
is that?
Serena.
Why are you not complying with the schedule that we have set for ourselves?
We
Come
had
on.
talked about this under quiet terms, and you decided to disobey again. No, I did. Was in performing stand-up comedy in La Serena.
In La Serena. How did that go?
It was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Had you ever been to La Serena before?
I've been there 3 times before that.
Okay, but
Yeah.
did you go? So when you went now, you went like for the day kind of thing. Like you went for
And
the
I was
gig,
there just for the stand-up.
and then you
I
came right
appeared,
back.
This random guy, they're like, Andres is going to call you when you get there. I got there at 9:15 at night. The show was supposed to start at 9. Like,
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I got no response from Andres at 9:15. I just arrived at La Serena after like a 6.5-hour bus ride of just staring into space and like evaluating my life and being disappointed. Then I finally get there. Was waiting for a message from Andres. I didn't get it until like maybe 9:45.
Okay.
I was like, oye, yo voy en camino, voy loco, espera allá.
Uh-huh.
And we finally got there, and he's like, we get there. And I was like, shit, the show's supposed to start at 9, right? They're like, no, va a partir como la 11:30.
There you go. That's Chile for you.
On the fucking label, it started at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
People sent me messages like, should I be there at 9? I was like, yeah, I think we're going to start on time. Like, no
fucking way. Yeah, because they want people to drink before. If they start right at 9, then they're going to drink and you're going to see and then fuck right off.
Yeah, but it's a Tuesday. Like, we start at 11.
Oh, it was a Tuesday. You're right. It was a Tuesday. You're right.
Yeah.
9 is a good time to start.
Yeah.
11:30 is like actually pretty late.
Then
You got to work the next day.
I had a scheduled bus back at 1:15.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so like the show was done, and then I just had to fucking, we sprinted back. Yeah. I put they gave me like a choriana. And like it came fresh out right after I'd finished. And they're like, oye, tenemos que irnos. Vamos por un pito y nos vamos, one. And I'm like, all right, okay. I had to throw the choriana like in my cell phone case. Like a bigger cell phone case. That's what I have.
Really?
I threw like as much as I could in there. It was disgusting. It was fucking disgusting.
Hold on. Do you have troubles like with double R's? I'm just noticing. Like, can you say chorriana?
Choriana.
Chorriana. Ah, okay, but you don't usually say it. You're like choriana.
It's hard to switch between the two languages and...
Yeah, but I mean the double R, is it hard?
I can do it.
You can do it, but you're not used to doing it.
I didn't have to get like the surgery when I was... Don't they do that for kids here?
No. What kind of surgery?
Someone told me that like in Chile, if a kid can't roll their R's by like 6 or 7 years old, they gotta like give them a tongue surgery. They have to cut something on their tongue.
I think they were bullshitting you, man. I mean, if they have like a sort of speech impediment, then I guess yeah, they go to a speech therapist. But a surgery for your tongue for your R's? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of something like that.
Someone like because there's a ligament or something at the bottom of your tongue, and they told me they cut that so you can roll your R's. For like all the kids that are like perro, and they're trying to say dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say perro instead of perro.
Yo digo perro.
Okay.
El perro culiao que está allá.
El perro conchetumare. So that kind of sucked though. You had to go there and then come back. And what were you doing on the bus? You were just like going over the routine?
Yeah, it's a good time to 'Cause I have nothing else to do. There's no internet, so I can't like distract myself.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks though. Like you have to get off and do the show and then leave.
No, that sucked.
They pay you for that though.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, okay. It was a good pay.
Totally worth it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then if it was worth it. But have you been to La Serena before? Like just, the beach and shit?
Yeah. Well, I was there with my ex-girlfriend. And that was when we had to like go see her tío.
Uh-huh.
And so, and her tío like had a terrain that was really far off the beaten path. It was
Okay.
like we got to Coquimbo, and then it was like, oh, let's go to Vicuña.
Okay.
Like we're not in the middle of nowhere enough yet.
We still have to go even farther to get fucking far.
We went a dedo like 3 times beyond Vicuña.
Oh, I used to hitchhike a lot. Yo cuando fui a La Serena también hice deo. I did a lot of that, yeah. But I was young though. I was like 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long, long time ago. I don't think you can do that anymore.
I don't know. Like we did it like this was about 4 years ago.
I remember it got like really dangerous because before the one time, because I've only been to La Serena once before. And the one time I went, I remember that at night you would go to the beach and everybody was drinking. Like there were just groups of fucking people sitting on the beach just drinking.
Yeah.
And then I remember like a couple of years later, a friend of mine, because he always went to La Serena. I went to him with him once. And later years, he told me no, that was all done. Because now there were like cops on a horse.
Cops show up.
Cops showing up on a horse, like patrolling it.
That happened to me in Pichilemu.
Really?
In Pichula Lemu. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, Pichilemu.
Pichilemu, yeah. We were on the beach, and it was like 2 o'clock. I'm just playing the drums, and everyone's drinking and stuff. And it's like, oh, even lo pago. And yeah, I was like...
And it was
like
dead.
out of a scene of a movie, just like everyone's running wildly, scared.
Have you run away a lot from cops here in Chile?
Nah, I mean not more than
Not more than in the States?
Yeah.
In the United States, you ran away more from the cops?
Just being at parties. I'm like, oh no, it's the cops. Like,
there you go, yeah.
Jumping
Super
out.
bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no,
exactly
it's the cops.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah. But why is it though that they break down parties like that?
In the United States?
Uh-huh.
Because
here, like, if they call here the cops on you, they'll come over and they'll be like, listen, you gotta fucking lower it down because the neighbors are complaining, and if we have to come here again, then we're gonna fine you, or they'll fine you right away, whatever. But they don't come in to your houses. Like, I don't know, like they show it in Superbad or like those type of movies.
Oh no, they'll come and bust people. Yeah.
Really?
In the United States.
Why?
I think like the cops get a kick out of it. I guess.
Yeah, they must fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, just like chasing down college kids, like at a fraternity. Just hunt them down.
And they just break down the party.
I'm pretty sure. They'll
sucks.
just chase people down. If they find a black person, they'll beat them. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Along those lines.
Along those lines. Yeah, they must enjoy that shit. That sucks, man.
No,
I guess cops here are better.
No, cops... the one thing about Chile cops, they're inept, right? I think everyone agrees they're not good at what they do.
Yeah, they're inept. Yeah.
They're totally inept. I've had like a quiltro barking at me. I was doing a tour. I was there with like 20 people. This giant quiltro is just barking at us. And I can't literally continue the tour because it's too loud.
Yeah, he's
So
going to chew you guys off.
I go to a group of 3 cops in Plaza Armas while the dog's barking at the group. And I'm like, can you do something? Like, this is ruining our tour. And like, people are paying money for this and they're tourists. Like,
yeah,
give a good impression. And they're like, que son de la calle.
Shit.
They didn't try anything.
No, they didn't even try it.
Nothing. And
Oh.
they just kept talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Matinales.
On their phones and shit. Matinale. Yeah.
I couldn't fucking believe it.
That's funny because I remember when I went to Canada, I remember the cops there. I don't know if I found them inept. I don't know if it was like the way shit rolled over there, but I remember thinking, man, if I was a cop here, man, I'd be so good at it.
Yeah? Because everyone's so nice.
Yeah, and because, I don't know, like there was this one time I was walking down like a square. I was going to the mall or something, and some guy looks like really fucking stingy, right? And he's like looking everywhere. He's like, yo, man, want to buy some weed? I'm like, no. Like, I don't know you. Like, here that would never fucking happen. I mean, at night, así como en el Bellavista, in those places, you'll have people que te
of
dicen
course,
así.
man, everything.
Yeah, but...
Falopa, dude, everything.
Yeah, but like at night, though, right? Like under the guise of night.
Yeah.
But there was like clean-ass daylight. And then some people would go over there and talk to them. And they would like exchange drugs for money, like right out in the open. I was like, man, these people are so bustable. Like if I was a fucking cop, all these fuckers would be in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I found they were like so open about it. I guess
I mean,
that's the way they
now.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've always been chill about it in Canada, I think.
Yeah, but not only weed though. They would sell you like Coke and H and all that kind of shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just walk by. You want to buy some Coke, man? No,
Yeah.
I'm all right, thank you.
Man.
It's so funny. I mean, to me, it was really weird because, like, when you want to buy drugs here in Chile, I mean, I don't know how it is now because I haven't been to any drug transaction for a long time. But I remember that before,
I haven't been present during any drug transactions.
Yeah, no, not at all. But I remember that before, like when I was younger, it was kind of like you had to know the guy and you had to be there. And if you showed up with somebody else, you'd be like, who the fuck is this guy?
No,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I remember a friend of mine, he was like he smoked a lot of pot.
Yeah?
And I remember once we went to buy like to this pretty shitty ass place. And yeah, you walk like down the street and they would start whistling and shit. And then one guy was like, ¿A quién busca ahí? Like, no, vengo a comprar ahí. Yeah. And they look at you weird, you know?
No,
And
you had
then-
to like go through the...
Yeah.
There are obstacles along the way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that happened to me at least, you know, many years ago. And then in
Yeah.
Canada, you're just walking down the street and go, hey, want some drugs, pal?
Just a walking down the street,
Street, yeah.
looking for the drugs in Canada again.
Yeah, it was so funny. So yeah, I think I would bust those guys. But what are we going to talk about today, though? What
We
do
got a
have
couple. We got a
today?
couple themes on deck. We got food comparisons
Food comparisons.
between Chile and the United States / Canada. / we'll see what happens. Other
Yeah.
countries might be involved as well.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a good topic. So, okay, so you should clear the air for us because I know, and even I think so a little bit, because people are like, so well, in the United States, what's like the typical food there? It's like junk food, right? It's like hamburgers.
No, the thing is, okay, people have this conception that that's all everyone eats in the United States, and I think I know why.
Why?
Because every fucking Hollywood movie, whenever the characters are trying to eat something, or even just regular shows,
It's always a burger?
it's always burgers, chips, Coca-Cola. Everything, because they want to make the characters seem relatable, I think.
Yeah, like
Like-
something that is broad for everybody else.
Yeah, like the Avengers, they're eating like shitty Chinese food. The girl's like, what can I get now? Talking to like John Favreau at the end of the movie. Or whatever, and he's like, oh, you can get as many burgers as you want. You like burgers? You get every fucking burger you want. He's not gonna be like, it has to be something general that everybody knows and associates with the United States. I think that's why so many Hollywood movies have characters eating shitty stuff.
Yeah. Did you ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, sure.
I remember those fucking guys never cooked. I remember every episode that they were eating, it was always takeout from somewhere. And it was always like burgers or Thai food or whatever, but nobody cooked there.
That makes
Is
sense.
Is it that way in the States? Is it that much? I remember
Nah.
a lot of people not cooking.
Like Silicon Valley and the tech industry and stuff. I mean, those people don't.
Yeah.
They're so
But is
focused
it
on whatever they're
because-
doing, they don't fucking cook.
Yeah, but that's because of like time constraints though.
Yeah.
But is it? Because I've always thought that kind of happens because, at least here in Chile, I find that when you go out to eat, it's for like a special occasion, right? Or, I mean, not barring like the shitty food, the McDonald's and that kind of crap. Whenever you go out to a restaurant or you get takeout, it's like for a special occasion. It's like, the first day that you got paid, like, let's not cook, let's do this, go out.
Yeah.
Whereas in the States, I feel that it's the other way around, that when it's the special occasion, it is that when you cook. And if
I
not,
think you're onto something.
think I'm onto something?
It's a good
I
theory.
kind of feel like that's the way it is.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Because here it's like, no cocinemos ni una wea, si vamos y pidamos una pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
But over there it's like, okay, we're going to celebrate, so I'm going to cook for you.
Yeah.
And then that's like, oh, wow, she cooked for me.
Yeah.
Or, man, yeah, he surprised me with a meal made by his bare hands.
Yeah.
But here it's like the other way around.
Totally.
but
I
do
think it
you
has to
thi-
do with budget. Yeah.
It has to do with budget, right? Because over there, it's cheaper to eat out than to cook. Whereas here, it's completely the opposite.
That here's so expensive in Chile to eat out. It's disgusting.
It's disgustingly expensive, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I went to P.F. Chang's,
Okay.
one como 50 lucas.
Jesus Christ.
And it was like a starter, the plates or plato de fondo. I don't know how you say that. Like the main course.
Yeah.
The main course. It was a starter, 2 main courses, and a couple of drinks. It was like, como 50 lucas.
Ah, dude, I want to vomit.
Yeah.
Hearing that, it's
Yeah.
disgusting, man.
Yeah, man. It's way too expensive. So I think
Even
that's
like Las Picadas. You go to like Mercado Central. Like, we're going to go to the Picadas. Like, this is supposedly the cheapest place to get really good meals. If you get like pastel de jaiba there, or like caldilla de congre, you get something nice, it's still going to cost you like 9,000, 10,000 pesos.
Yeah.
That's like supposedly the cheapest place to get that meal.
But I don't know. I've had meals for like 3 lucas. 3 luca y media.
Yeah, if you go like
Yeah.
La Vega or something.
Yeah, you go like to those kind of places. But yeah, but I mean, pastel de jaiba obviously is going to be expensive because it's seafood. And
Yeah.
seafood is expensive here, which is stupid because we have a lot of it.
Yeah.
I remember being so surprised when I lived in the States and in Canada too. The shrimp, it was so cheap. It's disgustingly cheap.
Oh, it's like $7 all you can eat shrimp.
Yeah, it's just stupid. It's stupid.
All you can eat.
Yeah, all the fucking shrimp that you want. It's really cheap. Really cheap.
Yeah, but I mean,
And-
it's bad. That's gotta be horrible shrimp.
Yeah, okay, yeah. There's shrimp and there's shrimp, right? Like there's shrimp and there's the prawns that are like really good. Those fucking big juicy fuckers.
Yeah.
But
It's like Long John Silver's.
exactly. Yeah, but those
Buy
okay.
the bucket.
Yeah,
As
buy
you
the
can.
bucket, right?
Is it popcorn or is it shrimp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's shrimp corn.
Shrimp corn.
Pop shrimp. Yeah, but still, it's a lot cheaper than here, man. And supposedly, are they called camarón ecuatoriano because they come from Ecuador? I would assume so, right?
I guess so.
And if that's the case, we're pretty close to them. So why is it so expensive for us? You know, because the States has got to travel a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, has to go through more customs and shit and keeping them cold and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And here we're like right next to it and it's fucking expensive. And the other day I bought así como un kilo de camarones.
Yeah.
Como 13 lucas, 14 lucas.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking stupid. Over there you get like $3, fucking a huge fucking amount of shrimp.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
meals, eating out in the United States, and the fact that you can go to any gasoline station and they'll have, like, you want fresh made quesadillas that are good. They'll fucking have it ready for you in like
Yeah,
2 minutes.
In like 2 minutes.
It's great. You do the touch screen, it's ready. I don't know.
So then what is it that people eat in the United States then if it's not burgers and bullshit?
It's fast food quesadillas. It's
Fast food tacos. No, but for real though.
no. There is a lot of bad food in the United States. I think there's such a quantity of it, and you can get so much so cheaply. I guess there's more than hamburgers and hot dogs, but I have no reason to not like. I have no reason to be offended by people being, "Oh, you guys just eat hamburgers and hot dogs." Like it's
Pretty
people eat
accurate.
shitty. People eat pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the frozen dinners and shit.
People don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
Like
I hated that crap. It was so terrible.
that's gross. It's fucking gross.
It's fucking gross. The Hungry Man, whatever. Oh man, they were horrible. So it is then that. Like for example, like here, 18 Septiembre, it's like, you know, barbecues, empanadas, y choripan, pebre.
Choripan, more choripan than you can eat.
Yeah. Do
crazy.
you like that? Choripan?
It's fun. I can have like two. Yeah.
Yeah?
I end up drinking, then having like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I kind of stay away from the choripans because then I'm full and I don't want to eat like the actual meat.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, those are really good. So, and sausages, man. Así como la longaniza. I remember I never found anything like that in the States.
No, I mean like prieta.
Prieta, yeah.
With
But
like the
what are
blood,
those
the blood
called?
sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah, the blood sausage you cannot find that in the United States.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of this blood sausage.
Oh, you never heard of them? Do you like them?
No, I like them. Yeah,
I kind of don't like them.
It's kind of weird that you have to open it up and like you can't eat the outside.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross, but
It's pretty gross.
It's still
man.
good.
It's like coagulated blood, though.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Have you ever had criadillas?
No.
Have you ever heard of that? It's like
Criadilla?
criadillas.
What's that?
Yeah, it's like the animal's balls.
No.
Yeah, I swear to God. I'm not exactly sure what animal it is. I think it's like lambs or something. Here, let me look it up. Criadillas.
You can get goat's balls. I know. Or cow.
It could be goat balls. Here.
Yeah.
Criadillas. The testicles of calves, lambs, roosters, turkeys, and other animals are eaten in many parts of the world, often under euphemistic culinary names.
Oh.
Yeah. So I look for criadillas and then it translates it testicles. so it's like a big bowl of testicles for you. Have you ever tried them?
No.
Have you ever heard of chafaina?
No. What is this? Chafaina.
Chafaina. Yeah. Those are like pig guts. They're actual guts.
Yeah?
And they smell like shit.
Oh, dude, walking through the Vega Chica in the front,
Uh-huh.
that area, there's so much meat.
Uh-huh.
You don't know like the amount of just raw whatever's there. I've no doubt that it's that whatever it is. The smell is disgusting.
Yeah, it could be that. Chafaina. So here it says, I'm looking for it. Dice la chafaina, receta tradicional típica y de países.
Tiene riga la chafaina.
Yeah.
It's-
Because I remember it was like es como en el campo, you know, like if you go like to like a really old farmer, they're gonna eat that shit.
yeah.
Chafainas and criadillas. And have you ever heard about ñachi?
Nyachi, this one sounds really... This is like entrails, right? Or excuse me, this is intestines.
Yeah, no. The nyachi is blood. It's like coagulated blood.
Just blood. Oh, this is after you kill it's after it's killed.
Yeah, so
right? you cut... Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you cut its fucking throat, and then they'll put a bowl right under it, and then they'll grab all that blood, and then they'll season it con cilantro and lemon. So then it curdles, and then you eat that crap.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, man.
I don't think I've ever tried it. I think that once, like a long, long time ago, they gave me like, here, try this. I'm like, what is it? And I say, come y calla. You know, like when your parents say like, yeah. So I ate that and I was like, oh, this just tastes fucking horrible.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, but the idea is that you slit its throat and then you just drink the blood and you look at the animal's eyes like this.
Are you serious?
No. That would be totally inhumane. And then you give them a sip of it.
Yeah?
Like, no. Could you imagine though?
So I was in Valdivia and I was hanging out, like saying hi to a friend, and we were drinking with the family and everything like that. And then at one point, the dad of my buddy's like, there was like 15 people there. He's like, yo quiero matar un ternero.
Really?
Yes.
He's like the lust for blood?
Yeah. He's like, come back tomorrow early. We're gonna go kill a ternero.
Oh God.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we did.
But
I never hunted or anything like that.
But you were there for the slaughter?
Yes. Yeah. All that.
You saw it?
I was helping to like remove the skin and stuff.
Oh God.
I just wanted the experience.
Yeah. So was it traumatic or was it traumatizing?
I mean, you're not gonna like eat meat the same way afterwards.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I had Go on, sorry.
What's the weirdest thing that I remember is that after the animal dies, the muscles keep moving.
Yeah, they spasm.
They spasm for a long time. It's not just for a minute. It's for like 15 minutes.
No way, really? Is it that long?
It just keep like undulating. And you're looking at it, just keeps, and they'll like cut the piece, and it's just like it's a piece of the ribs that are by themselves. It's not attached to the brain or the heart or anything like that, and they're still moving.
Oh,
it's
God.
really weird.
Yeah, that must be a turnoff.
A bit. Yeah.
A little bit. I remember I had a friend of mine. He was like really, era así como guaso. You know, he was really like an old farmer.
Go.
Yeah. And I remember once we went to his like farm or whatever.
Yeah.
And he had to kill a pig. So they tie up his snout because you know that they squeal like really fucking loud.
Okay.
And with the butt of the axe, they're supposed to hit it right here in the forehead. Okay. So it kind of knocks them out and they're dead. So he told us like, you guys want to do it? I'm like, no, I'm all right, man. And another friend of mine.
You?
Yeah. Like, you want to kill the pig, right? I'm like, no, that's all right, buddy.
Here's your chance.
You ever dreamt about killing a pig? Well, today's your lucky day.
Do you want to sing at the Super Bowl? Well, you're not going to do that. Come kill the pig.
Yeah. And a friend of mine, he was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And turns out, I don't know, this guy was pretty weird, man. He was a crazy fucker. So he was supposed to hit it with the butt of the axe, but he actually hit it like with the blade of it.
Oh,
and he hit it wrong. So he didn't hit it right here, square on the forehead. He kind of hit like pretty much like between his eye and his snout. So he hit the fucking axe there, like with the blade of it. It got stuck there. And since where he hit, he cut the fucking cord that they used to tie the pig's snout closed.
Oh, so it was squealing.
So it started squealing, man. Have you ever heard them? It's haunting, man. It's a haunting fucking.
It will haunt your dreams.
I remember it now. I remember it now, and it gives me like it makes me all queasy. And then they were like, "Puta culiao, huevo now," and they were trying to chase the fucking thing. Oh man.
That's horrific.
It was pretty tasty afterwards, though.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
All said and done, it was worth the squeals.
It was pretty worth the squeals. So, what would be your favorite food here?
No, okay. So, as far as like true cultural food from Chile that I like, and no, I think sushi. No, I'm just kidding.
Sushi de jurel.
Cazuela is pretty great. Porotos granados.
Oh, I love those, man.
Yeah.
Me encantan los porotos granados. But it sucks that they're only like available in the summer.
Yeah, like good
That's
ones.
like the season of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what my mom does is she'll buy like a shitload in summer and then she'll dry some.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then she keeps them like in a jar and then you just put water and then they're good to go again.
I get them at the super. You can get like the
frozen ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the same though.
No, it's not. But my gringo mind doesn't know the difference.
Yeah. You're used to fucking frozen dinner, so.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Poroto granado. Yeah, those are really good. What else do you like? Cazuela? Cazuela's like all right. I guess.
A good cazuela.
Yeah, good cazuela. What else? Do you like carbonada?
What is that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think I've heard it as carbonara, like in English.
Carbonara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, because this is an Italian pasta. Okay, carbonara. No.
At the Mexican border, they had some carbonara.
Some carbonara. Yeah. So here, let me look it up. Receta carbonara, but there's no like Wikipedia. Oh, here it is. So it says carbonara es un plato típico de Chile, Bolivia y Argentina. But I wonder if this is in Spanish, because if it's in Spanish, then we can find like what it's called in English. No. Here it is. No, it's not available in other languages, but that's it.
Fine. Okay. It's just like a stew.
Yeah, so have you heard of charquicán?
Yeah, I have that in La Chica. It's
Okay.
delicious, yeah.
Okay, so charquicán is like the same, but you know that charquicán is like all mashed together?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the same ingredients of charquicán, but in a soup, in a stew.
It's good? That sounds good.
It's really good, man. It's one of my favorite dishes ever.
I like charquicán.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you like that one, but you haven't had carbonara though.
No. I mean...
You'd like it, man.
Yeah?
I make a mean-ass carbonara, too. I'll eat them even when it's scorching hot outside. I'll make it anyway. And my girlfriend will be like, come on, man. Why are you making fucking soup?
Yeah.
It's fucking 35 degrees outside, and we're eating fucking soup. I'm like, too bad, nigga. You know, like, it's really, really good.
My mom, United States, makes a ridiculous beef stew.
Really?
Ridiculous beef stew.
Man. So what's in the beef stew, for people that don't really know, myself included?
So you got to take like the hardest meat you can possibly think of.
Okay.
Like the pollo ganso. What is that?
Okay, yeah. Pollo ganso?
Yeah, the
I've
type of
heard-
meat where like you got to cook it for like 6 hours. This fucking thing isn't such a it's like a brick. Yeah.
All right, okay.
You got to cook it. Then you finally, after 6 hours of slow cooking it, it gets tender.
Okay.
From there, you're gonna take like different juices of that. You throw in potatoes. You throw in carrots. And like big chunks. It's
Yeah,
not,
big
it's not
chunks.
mashed up like the charquicán.
Es como la carbonara. Carbonara is kind of much like that. It's
Okay.
like potatoes, big chunks, squash, big chunks.
Oats.
It doesn't have oats. So beef stew has oats.
Yeah, it's got the oats as well.
Okay.
And it's something that like, I don't know. I just they got like really big potatoes as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for winter.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds right up my alley. Have you ever had ajiaco?
Ajiaco?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
So ajiaco is when you make a barbecue,
Okay.
meat and all that shit, and then the leftover meat that nobody ate, you just chop it up, and then you make a stew out of that too.
Oh, nice.
And it's really good for hangovers. It's really good.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember always it's like after the barbecue the next day.
Just rolling over.
Yeah,
Right.
the next day you'll have like, if it's not enough like for people to have a second serving,
Yeah.
they'll make an ajiaco out of it. And it also has like big chunks of potato and other stuff. But yeah, it's made of roast beef.
Cool.
And it's really, really good.
Something about like just cooking meat for very slowly over like 6 to 8 to 12 hours, whatever. It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
Have you ever had like buffalo or that kind of stuff?
I have. I had like buffalo patties.
Really? Are they all right?
It's good.
I've never tried buffalo.
Yeah.
No, I never tried duck either.
Duck is a delicacy.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried it. You've had it.
I've had duck. I've had weird shit too. I've had like snake, alligator.
Really?
You go to the South, United States, like
Yeah.
Louisiana and stuff.
They'll give
serve-
you alligator?
You can get alligator. Yeah.
Holy shit. Is it any good?
It's like chewy.
Okay.
I don't know. I have a vague memory. It wasn't like, oh my god, I just had alligator. Like, now I'm gonna.
Have you had rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had liebre? They cook it here.
Liebre, yeah.
Liebre,
I
yeah.
know. I once ate conejo escabechado.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all right. I had like a little bit of it though, because I was like really, really young, and it was okay. It was like tastes like vinegar, porque escabechado. You know, like cebollas en escabeche. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Yep. How about you?
They make you fart like a motherfucker though afterwards.
Dude, everything in Chile makes me fart like a motherfucker.
Really?
I discovered I had lactose intolerance when I came to Chile.
Oh, yo, the same thing happened to me, man.
This happened to a lot of gringos.
Man, maybe I am a gringo. No, that happened to me, man.
You are a gringo, man.
Yeah,
That's how you know.
Yeah, that's how you know when you get lactose intolerance in that bitch. Yeah, I can't.
Dude, what is that? Why?
I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, that happened to me. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to milk and
Love
cheese and all
milk.
that. And
Loved
now,
it.
yeah, and now I can't. I fart all fucking day.
And they're bad.
Yeah. Like, I mean, pizza, I love pizza, but I just can't have much of it. Because otherwise,
Really?
then, yeah, because I just fart too much.
From
It's true though, like so never bring me some Papa John's, man, because like.
Dude, for me it's like cappuccino.
Okay.
That is a one-way ticket. Like I'm dropping bombs after that. Like I remember being at a house shared with people. Mm-hmm. This was like a place in Viña del Mar, and it was shared with there were like 4 or 5 other people in the house. Each had their own room.
Uh-huh.
And at one point I remember drinking like 2 cappuccinos because I had to like do a presentation. I was nervous. And afterwards, I was just farting in my room, and I remember walking out and people being like, the house smells today. Like, the whole house smells today.
The whole house reeks of fucking Chris's farts.
Yes. It's a pretty, there's a lot of space there. Like,
yeah.
High roofs and stuff.
And you stank up the place anyway.
And everyone was really, didn't know what was going on.
Oh, God.
They're like, where's this coming from?
Did you ever tell them, like, sorry, guys, it was me? No.
No, it happened, but it happened like 2 or 3 times. And they started to get, I think they figured it out.
Spicy food does the same shit for me, and I love spicy food too.
Yeah?
But after I eat spicy food, I'm just farting really, really bad. Yeah. I think I don't know what it could be. Like it was something to do with you moving to another country.
No, I had merquén. Oh, shit.
I love merquén, and it fucks me up.
Yeah, it fucks my day.
It fucks your day up.
No, it fucks my day and my night. I had too much merquén like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And as I was like trying to fall asleep, it just like sat there in my stomach. And it felt like there was a demon inside of me.
It was not giving a fuck at all.
I needed like an exorcism or something because it was, I couldn't sleep for like 3 hours.
But it's really good though.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's awesome. Man, I love merquén. I try to put merquén in everything, but again, I can only put a pinch of it in it. Because otherwise it just fucks me up real bad. Anything spicy, actually. Pepper, ají. You like ají verde, yeah?
Yeah.
You like that?
Ají verde is fucking...
Pebre, I love pebre, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love that shit.
That United States needs that.
United States, well, I remember they had el pico de gallo.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Mexican variation.
Right. Yeah. But I feel like it's what's so great in Chile is like any restaurant you go to, like, ¿Dónde chucha está el ají?
Yeah.
Mi pebre.
Yeah.
You're going to ask for it and they'll fucking have it.
Of course.
Or the merquén, they'll fucking have it. United States, like, you get bread.
Yeah.
They might have like a little sauce. Like, it's interesting, but you can't just...
Some gay-ass little packets of butter.
Yeah.
And then that's
you just
it.
put like 3 of them and they're like tiny little... Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good pebre. Gives you a hell of an acidity, though. Like, it fucks up my stomach and my throat.
Yeah?
El pebre, yeah. For the 18th, I always have to drink the wea como sal de fruta. I don't know what they're called in English, though.
Sal de fruta?
Sal de fruta, yeah. When you have acidity in your stomach.
Yeah?
Yeah. I always have to drink that shit because it fucks me up.
Can't you just have a palta? The palta, like, is the alkaline that balances the acidity.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's true. Do you like... So here, I guess you fell in love with palta, right?
Oh, dude. Love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because over there, it tastes kind of crap.
It's not as good, but it's starting to become... I mean, California has pretty much the same... Very similar fertile grounds for palta.
So yeah.
They have pretty good palta in California.
So I remember once when I first got to Canada, I used to work as a dishwasher at this restaurant that was downtown. And I remember that they were like really nice with you as a worker. And I remember this one time, it was my birthday or something. So they would give you like a shot of alcohol.
Okay.
And also they give you like a piece of cake. So they were like, so what cake would you like? I'm like, whatever. I'm used to Chile, like, lo que sea su cariño. You know? And they're like, yeah, but choose. And they gave me like a huge list of shit. And I didn't know back in the day that avocado is palta.
You had no idea?
I had no idea, no.
Wow.
No, I like when do you say palta in English, pretty much, over here? So there was one, chocolate avocado. I'm like, okay, chocolate, yeah, I'll have that. And then they gave me this piece of cake, and I was like, and then I just dig in it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this disgusting crap?
Oh, but who would put that in a cake?
I know, right? Yeah, and it was chocolate with palta.
That's really
weird. And it was fucking disgusting. I had to eat all of it, though.
Well, I've never heard of that.
Me neither. I had never heard of it until that day.
Yeah?
I guess it was like their sort of delicacy or something.
Palta's known for going with everything. Like, you got a steak, palta. Potatoes, palta. But not fucking chocolate cake.
Yeah, I know, right? And it had a cream icing and all that. From the outside, it looked like a chocolate cake. But then when you cut it with a fork, right underneath, I saw this green shit, and I'm like, oh, parece palta. But I never thought it actually was.
Yeah?
Oh, and it tasted horrible.
Oh, man.
Yeah, to be honest.
Is this troll 2? You cut it open?
Yeah.
Where's the green coming from?
Oh, my God. Yeah. They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. That's awesome. Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of avocado.
You don't?
No, not
It's
really.
like half the reason for being in Chile.
I know,
At least like
right?
cuisine-wise, yeah.
I know, that's funny. I mean, I don't hate it. I'll eat it, but I'm never like craving it. And they're like, this could use some avocado. No, not at all.
I can tell when I've had too much acidity, though. And I think like it's going to sit well for me if I have an avocado. Mm-hmm. I think I can tell. Maybe I can.
Yeah, like I can eat it. Like I'm not gonna throw up or anything at it. Like I'll eat it. It's good, but I just never crave it. I'm not like no. Esa wea aquí tienen mucho los italianos.
Yeah.
All that they put palta in fucking everything.
Chile, they put palta in everything, man.
Yeah, they put palta in everything.
Breakfast. What do you want? Bread and fucking palta.
Yeah.
You want something different? Okay, we got like shitty jam.
Yeah.
Like,
some shitty jam. Yeah, and some butter.
Some butter. And there's like 3 varieties of cereals. There you go. You want estrellita? No. All right. What do you want? El Chocopic?
Chocapic. Yeah, you like that one.
It's all right, but...
Yeah, you think people go way in a fuss over that? Like it's overrated?
It's totally overrated.
Totally overrated.
Totally fucking overrated. If people gave a look at the cereals in the United States and they saw the sheer variety and how many like different flavors they all have and how delicious and ridiculous they are, they blow their minds.
So what was your favorite cereal down there?
There's so many. Honeycomb?
Honeycomb was really good.
Holy shit.
I remember the Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Those are really good.
I don't think they still have charms. They used to have, I think like by law, they had to make the charms all similar now. It's just like...
Well, yeah. Do you remember? They had to, I don't know if they did it in the States, but over here they had to get rid of the mascots.
Yeah, in the United States they still have mascots, I think. But they like watered them down. I guess like they diluted it. So like Lucky Charms before was like, oh, we've got a piece. It's the pot of gold.
Yeah, there was a pot of gold. There was a horseshoe. There was a clover, a rainbow. Yeah, there was lots of shit. Yeah.
And like every like year or so, they try to put a new one in.
Yeah. And I remember they would have varieties like chocolate Lucky Charms. And shit like that. Oh, so now they're all the same type of marshmallow?
Yeah, now they just have regular marshmallows.
They're just like balls. They're not shaped in anything.
Yeah, you can't get the pot of gold or anything.
Oh, God, that sucks.
Yeah, kind of.
That takes out all of the luck out of the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good that they make it like less enticing for kids to just eat huge amounts.
But do they still have the mascots though? Because I remember I was watching one thing, and it turns out that if you look at it, the mascots are all looking downwards. Because when you walk down the supermarket aisle and the kids look up at them, the fucking mascot is looking right back down at them. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
We're buddies, right?
Yeah. Buy me. Yeah. What about what was this other one that
That's
I really
really
liked?
creepy, man.
Yeah, it's creepy. You should look it up. I don't remember where I read it, but yeah. So they were calling out the companies that they were designing the mascots as to be enticing as the kids by looking at them directly. So you saw Tony the Tiger and all these fuckers. They were looking down at the kid.
It's like,
as a kid, since you look upwards to the display
they
shelf.
had to change it, like the angle of the iris.
Yeah,
and it have to be perpendicular to the ground or up.
Yeah, don't look at the fucking kid. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Uncle Sam for buying cereals.
True.
I want you to buy.
It was something like that. Yeah. I need you for your breakfast. Part of a complete breakfast.
Yeah.
What about the the Reese's cereal?
Oh, great.
Oh, that one was
you
so
eat Reese's?
good. Yeah,
For
Reese's.
breakfast?
Yeah.
They ran that commercial all the time.
Yeah.
It was like two
man.
friends. Mm-hmm. One guy's like, I got to eat Reese's peanut butter cups for breakfast. And like,
you mean Reese's for breakfast?
For breakfast? It was the black kid that said that. Yeah.
for
way.
breakfast? Yeah. Lucky Charms. Yeah, here cereals are like boring.
Yeah,
I mean, estrellitas are all right. They're kind of like the honeycomb sort of.
I'm cool with them not like having over the top mascots and stuff, so that kids like don't eat bullshit all the time. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, but it always depends on the parents, though. Yeah,
like
the
Life.
taste got,
There's so many good stuff. Life, other ones we didn't mention, man.
Life. Yeah, I'd forgotten about those.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh God, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Holy shit, I had forgotten about that one.
The list goes on. It's like Smacks was good, the frog one.
Captain Crunch.
The list goes on and on of amazing cereals in the United States.
I know. Well, that talks about obesity though, because that's like a lot of sugar.
Yeah. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles were really good.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles were really, really good. And there was another one that was like chocolate too.
The chocolate Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
I
think that one was Bam Bam, I think. Right? Was it? Was it something like that? I don't remember. Because I know Fruity Pebbles, it was Pebbles from the Flintstones. I think the other one was Bam Bam.
Okay.
I'm not sure. There was one there was one that totally sucked. What was it called? 2 Scoops?
2 scoops, and that was with raisins.
It had raisins. It was fucking
so
disgusting.
bad.
Yeah. And it had like a fucking son that had 2 scoops in his hand.
Yeah, it was like, do you like regular flakes with no flavor?
Yeah.
Do you like raisins?
Yeah. It was horrible. My mom used to buy that shit.
Yeah.
Like she'd buy like the corn flakes, though that tasted like nothing at all.
Like Total, whatever.
Yeah, and she'd buy Cheerios, but not the sugary Cheerios, the other ones.
Oh, the not Cheerios.
The not Cheerios. Yeah, they were boring. And then sometimes she'd buy like
the Blandios.
Yeah, the Blandios, and then she'd get like Frosted Flakes. So we would have to alternate between them.
Okay.
Yeah, but here it's like pan con algo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird to have like cereal. At least I don't know people that grew up like, I had cereal for breakfast.
I remember, when I had like my Chilean family when I was in Los Andes. It was like, every time, every lunch, every breakfast, excuse me. It was just like they would leave out bread, little bit of like jam, butter, like shut the fuck up and go to school. That was pretty much it.
What about these like the brunch? So for people that don't know what brunch is, that could be like the word of the day.
Brunch,
right?
Yeah,
brunch.
It's a great one.
Okay, so brunch is when you have a late breakfast, and it's also around lunchtime. So you put together breakfast and lunch, and it's brunch.
Got a brunch.
You got a brunch.
Brunch date.
Yeah, you got a brunch date. Yeah, I had lots of brunch dates. So that I miss a lot.
That's one thing that comes from the United States as far as like from United States cuisine. Mm-hmm. Just amazing.
Amazing. So a brunch would normally be, I remember when I had brunch, it would be like a pancake with some sausages, with some hash browns, a couple of fried eggs, and some toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Grand Slam or whatever.
The Grand Slam. There you go. What was that, at Denny's?
Denny's, yeah. So it was like you could show up at any time. It's open 24/7. Doesn't matter how drunk, how hungover, if you're approaching being drunk.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever part of the glorious scale you are on. You can go there, and they'll serve you with bright smiles. And for like $4, it would be all that stuff you just mentioned.
All that stuff. Yeah, I love that. It's totally bad for you, though.
Oh, it's terrible. It comes with syrup as well.
Syrup, yeah. Maple syrup for the pancakes.
Syrup's awesome.
Syrup is really good.
Yeah. My buddy from Canada, my roommate, he brings maple syrup from Canada to our apartment. And he only gets like one portion maybe about the size of a liter every 6 months. Because he goes and visits like.
But they have a syrup here. It's not the same though.
No, it's not the same.
No, it doesn't taste the same at all.
Yeah, there's what is the syrup here? It's like jarabe de miel.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
That's not syrup.
It has to be maple syrup.
It's fresh from the tree. You taste it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It tastes like ants.
No.
No, of course not. Because it's fresh from the cereal, man.
I mean,
fresh from the tree. Yeah, it's really good.
It's a party in your mouth and everybody's invited.
But it's really good. I miss hash browns, man.
I have that too.
But like the shredded hash browns. I remember once I was at a supermarket, I don't know, Jumbo, like those like really expensive ones, by allá para Las Condes.
Yeah.
And I found like a bag of frozen hash browns.
Jumbo's expensive?
Yeah.
Relatively expensive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And I found like a bag of frozen hash browns.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah. And I bought it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to have hash browns again. And I just never got them to taste the same.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
Golden brown.
Yeah.
Golden brown.
Yeah, because it's just shredded potato. And that's it.
But on the outside, it's all with the exterior. It's like a little crunchy.
It's a little crunchy, but and I remember McDonald's used to have hash browns that were like a big cookie. Did you ever have them?
Crunch them?
Yeah.
They're so crunchy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. Those are really good.
Even just what McDonald's serves. There's like people that go around the world and they look at the McDonald's in every country and they try to get their like take on what the cuisine of the country is through McDonald's.
Yeah, through McDonald's. In Japan, they have pizza and McDonald's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was once watching this show that was pretty similar to what you were saying. There was this one guy that was like, yeah, the fish fillet they don't have here.
Okay.
Fish fillet was pretty good. Did you like it at all?
Fish fillet.
Yeah, from McDonald's? Not really?
What's she order? Fish fillet?
Fish fillet?
The Kanye West.
Kanye West. Yeah. I heard about that.
No, I haven't gotten the fish fillet here. There's so much other good real fish. Like, if you're getting fast food fish in Chile,
no, but here really they don't have it. That's the point.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, the frozen fucking fish sticks.
Yeah, they're terrible. Man.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Those don't exist in Chile, right?
You can find some. I once bought some, and they're all right for for what it is, like frozen ass fish.
Like you have a huge
breaded
coastline. What are you
exactly,
doing? Eating
exactly.
like bottom feeder.
Exactly.
Shit fish sticks.
Shit fish sticks. What about ceviche?
Incredible.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible. Man, I love ceviche.
Yeah.
I used to hate
Chilean or
it.
Peruvian?
Yeah.
I'm impartial.
Yeah.
They're both really good.
I think Peruvian's better.
Nah.
Nah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, could be.
No, I like that you get the full, like, zapallo in the Peruvian.
Yeah.
You get to
You're
eat the
right.
full piece.
Yeah, yeah.
You get more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Actually, in the Chilean, you don't get zapallo. I think that the taste of zapallo and plus the Peruvian can be spicy.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Well, you can get spicy ceviche, Chilean spicy ceviche too, but it's not like the norm.
Okay.
But ceviche is really good when you're hungover too.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, you just revive. Like if anytime you feel like totally fucked and hungover, just get yourself to the market and get like a ceviche.
Yeah.
And you'll feel like right at home.
If the Pokemon is unconscious,
Yeah,
you gotta bring it back to battle.
Yeah, if your Snorlax fainted, you just gotta go right over there and get some fucking ceviche. Yeah, and that'll perk you right up.
Nice. I can totally imagine.
Yeah, you got to do that, man.
Refreshing.
So you can't consider yourself Chilean if you've never like revived from a hangover without the aid of ceviche.
I mean, I guess like I've smoked Chilean weed to revive.
Really? And does that help you?
Of course. Yeah. Smoking weed from getting over a hangover is great.
Really? Because I don't smoke weed, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't really smoke weed that much anymore, but it's an automatic pick-me-up. It's great.
Because I would think it would be totally the opposite.
It just distracts you from your pain.
It's like when you want to suffer no more, you're like, okay, I'll just smoke a joint.
Yeah. I think that your body still knows it's fucked up, but...
Yeah, but your mind is elsewhere.
You're like thinking about Mario Kart or something. I don't know.
Thinking about Mario Kart. Okay, so I guess we're going to take a break now.
Yeah.
And then we'll come right back with more What Wea. And we're back with more What Wea.
What where?
What Wea, conchetumare?
¿Qué happened?
What Wea, motherfucker? Conchetu fucker. And we've done something a bit odd for this occasion. Because you were telling... this was your idea, so you should tell the audience.
Well, I just was reading comments about Today Not Tomorrow from people. And it seemed like a regular thing that came up was that the show needed Piscola.
Needed Piscola.
Falta la Piscola.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people were saying. So we're going to try.
We had to oblige. There you go. See, the things that we do for our audience.
The things...
Cheers,
Early
man.
afternoon.
Yeah.
I have to go to do some other stuff after this. Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's just one, right? Can't kill you.
This is for the show. It's what the people want.
So how do you feel now?
Lightheaded?
Lightheaded? Is it getting into your system already?
No, it has.
Yeah, because it's early and we haven't had lunch yet.
Early afternoon and I have nothing in my stomach. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I got nothing in my stomach. I mean, I had a bread, but like at 7:30.
7:30 in the morning?
I wake up really early.
That's right. I sent you a message at like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and I was up, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that day I had to work,
What the fuck are
though.
you doing?
Yeah, that day I had to work, though.
Okay.
But usually I wake up, like the latest I'll wake up is like 8.
Okay.
That'll be like the latest. I'll be like, whoa, slept in today.
But what time do you go to sleep?
Like at 1 a.m.
Okay.
Sometimes earlier. Last night I must have fallen asleep like at midnight.
Yeah?
11:30. Yeah, something like that. I was live. I did a live, and after I finished it, I just went straight to bed.
Oh, nice.
And I slept like a baby.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't need that much. Are you like a heavy sleeper? Because I know people that wake up like noon.
Oh, I love sleeping. It's like my favorite thing.
I love sleeping
It's
too.
my favorite activity. Yeah. I could sleep for 10 hours, 11 hours.
Well, see, and that's what sucks about it. Because for me, for example, I'll go to bed early. Okay, let's say this one time I fell asleep like at 10 because I was killed. I was totally fucking tired. And I woke up like at 6 a.m. So if you do the math, 10 to 6 is like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Which is enough. But I'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I can't fall asleep at all. And then I'll have lunch. And after lunch, I'm fucking falling asleep again. And I just really want to take a nap.
You got to time your waves.
Yeah, you know? So I wish I could sleep, I don't know, like instead of 6 till 8 and then not feel sleepy the rest of the day. But it doesn't work like that. I wake up really fucking early, like an old man. And then after lunch, I'm like, it's a nap time.
It's too bright.
It's too It's too bright. Yeah, I know, man. It sucks. I hate it.
It's good. I mean, I'd rather be like a day person than
a morning person.
The
you mean?
night owl.
Yeah. I used to be a night owl when I used to work like at
night owl
bars.
sucks, man.
Yeah, that sucks. I used to when I worked like at bars and shit. Yeah, I'd work nights.
Yeah.
So I was always awake till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I wait, and then I sleep till like 1 o'clock, 2 p.m.
It just ruins your sleep schedule.
Yeah, it was horrible. You know what was really hard for me though? To get rid of that schedule.
Okay.
Because I remember when I stopped, it was a couple of years now. 2015 it must have been, 2016, that I stopped working at bars, and I said, okay, I'm not going to work in this shit anymore. I'm going to find myself like a normal person job. Like, you know,
you're going to be normal.
Yeah, I'm going
like
to be a normal person, just like them, like all the sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. I said, yeah, I'm going to be a 9 to 5 motherfucker. So I remember that I had to force myself to like try to get to sleep at the time that I was usually feeling most active, which was like at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And that transition, it took me, there was like 2 days straight that I didn't sleep.
At all.
And it was horrible. I felt I was losing my mind. Because I was here all alone. I was awake all fucking night. You know, in bed, you know, trying to sleep. I watched a fucking movie. I read. I did everything. And I just couldn't sleep. And then in the morning, I didn't feel sleepy again either.
I jerked off 6 times.
I jerked off plenty of times, to be honest. Yeah, because you have nothing to do, right?
Yeah.
So you know how masturbation works. It's like, you know, you scratch your balls and one thing kind of leads to the other.
Yeah. one intimate moment of scratching your balls.
And then you go like, hey, you know, play around with yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I jerked off a lot that time. I thought, you know, get rid of the fucking excess energy.
Yeah.
I worked out, and when you work out, it's even worse because you feel like reactivated.
Dude, working out kills me. Yeah.
Yeah, but does working out kill you? Because when I do it, like in the morning, and then I'm like, I take a shower and I feel like, yeah, let's get some shit done.
I usually work out like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. And then I'm done. Like I'm just out like a light.
Yeah? Oh, that's good.
It's like I took like 2 Xanax or something. I'm just fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. No, to me at least, well, because I do it in the morning when I do it. It's not that like I work out every single day. But when I do I do it in the morning and without breakfast.
Okay.
Because that's supposed to be when you burn more calories when you're fasting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I do that in the morning, like really early. Since I get up really early, I'll wake up, I'll work out a little bit, and then I take a shower, and then I feel like, yeah, let's get some shit done. Until lunchtime. Because then after lunch, I'm like totally fucked.
We started drinking Piscola, and now we're talking about productivity. What the fuck is happening?
I know, right? See, that's the alcohol in our system.
Man, why? I thought drinking Piscola too would be a good idea because I was watching the video of you're reviewing Badia.
Sebastián Badilla, okay.
Sebastián Badilla, yeah. Babysitter.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what, you saw like the video, or did you watch the actual movie?
No, I watched some of the video. I watched the video of you reviewing Babysitter, and I saw about 30 minutes of the movie. That's all I could take. All right, but just you
So
in the
how was
video
that?
with the other guy. Just the quantity of Piscola you consume is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
How much can you And you make a very coherent video. Like that's the really surprising part.
Yeah. I'm not totally fucked in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like you lay out the plot and then you talk about I don't know, the weaknesses in the writing and things like, but you're doing it all while you're wasted. That's like
See, I had never thought about it that way. You're right.
You're still organized even when you're wasted. It doesn't make any sense.
That's why we're drinking and talking about productivity. See? Well, I guess some people work better under alcohol. It's like, you know, those guys that say, curao manejo mejor. Which is total bullshit. Don't ever do it, guys.
No, that's not. Why'd I laugh? That's
drunk driving, no. It's a big no-no.
Big no-no.
Big no-no, like Snuggly the Bear used to say.
Eat your vegetables and don't drunk drive.
And don't drunk drive, yeah.
That's right, kids.
So you saw 30 minutes of it, and what were your impressions? Tell us, as a gringo.
It was interesting. Well, I mean, the reviews and everything, like what everybody thinks about Badia, because I asked other people too, it's really mixed. You would think everyone hates Badia. That's not true. Some people like Badia, and even looking at the ratio of likes to not likes on the movie, it was 20,000 likes, all right, 3,000 dislikes. So it's not that bad.
Wow. Okay, but you saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the Babysitter. So there also people who Googled it first.
True.
Yeah. So like not people that were trapped watching it.
But you know people, like actual people in your close circle that like him?
I talked to a comedian last night after the show, and I mentioned Badia, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw he said I saw, what was it, The Nanny? Or the Limpe Piscinas.
Limpe Piscinas, okay.
He's like, "Yeah, I saw that one." And I was like, "What do you think, man? Be honest." And he's like, "No le diga a nadie, pero me gustó."
No way! Well, that was totally fucked, that movie.
He was like, "Shh."
Keep it a secret, bro. We got a pact now. So what did you think of it, though? Regardless of all those other loser friends of yours that said that they like the fucking guy.
Just one person.
Oh, okay, just one person. Okay.
I get why it could be popular, because it's predictable. It has a lot of like things that make you just relax. It's like, oh, there are children in the movie, and there's like a guy dressed up like in a dinosaur outfit, and like, oh, he's dumb, and
Really bright colors.
really bright colors. Yeah, exactly. It's all the stuff that dumbs your brain. Like,
Yeah.
It relaxes you, and you go, ah. So then all of a sudden, all these stupid jokes that keep flying at you, and there's such a consistency with it, you stop like judging it for the jokes, and you go, I'm just gonna turn off the
Turn off
analytical
my
part of
brain.
my brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna nice colors, and everyone's like young, and
And pretty.
yeah. I think that's that's the appeal of the movie, even though the writing is, I mean, it's atrocious.
It's atrocious, yeah.
Atrocious.
Yeah, it's atrocious. So, do you find it to be similar to like Adam Sandler movies?
Very much so. Like
Yeah.
the music, like it's Disney or something, like it's whimsical, right? It like takes you back to your infance, your like childhood almost, right?
Yeah.
And you root for the guy, like, even though he's a loser, but there's a girl who's kind of out of his league, but
Yeah.
we're gonna root for him,
Yeah.
because nothing has gone right for Sebastian Badilla.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I remember once watching an interview of his, and they asked him, "So your movies, like, what are they for? Like, what is your target audience?" And he said, first of all, little kids, and he said, "I want to make really light movies, like the kind of movies that you watch when you want to sleep."
That's what it is.
He said that.
That's exactly what it is.
And it's exactly what it is. It's like, if you have trouble sleeping, you just watch some shit.
Yeah, I just want to be bored to death. Bored.
Yeah, I just want to hate my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why, and there's no risk. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But that's funny. He's very successful then. If that's his goal, he's really successful. That's exactly what he made.
Yeah, that's exactly what he made.
Yeah.
I mean, objectively speaking, if you want to be like totally objective and leaving the hate beside, I guess Maldito Amor was like risky. Because like I said, that one is supposed to be a slasher/comedy.
I saw some of your review on that
But
one.
it doesn't work at fucking all,
Okay.
Not at all. But I guess you could give him props for trying, I guess.
It's it's well put together, at least. Like
I said, Kel Calderon is the one of the best acts there. And that's just
If
something
that's what
really
happens?
bad to say. Yeah, she can't be the best actress of that movie, because she doesn't act. She's not an actress to start with.
Or like Denise Rosenthal. She's not an actress, I don't think.
She's not an actress at all. She totally sucks.
Yeah.
She's a horrible actress. I won't talk about her music career because, there are some songs of hers that I like.
Not Dua Lipa good.
No, of course not. Ever. Not ever. Man, now she's going out with fucking Gigi Hadid's brother.
Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No way she's totally out of my league.
At no point did I ever think that she was close to my league.
I kind of thought so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I had that idea. The fantasy.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, now she's going out with that guy.
Man.
So I'm totally fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, she'll move on. She's going to move on quickly.
She's got to move
Come
on. Yeah, she just has to meet me.
All her songs are about moving on. They're
True.
not about falling in love.
Yeah, they're all about moving on. You're right.
She's going to move on.
Yeah.
You got to be waiting for that, man.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for her to move on from that other asshole.
Wait for the new cycle of the moon.
And I'll be like, listen, I got a couple of podcasts in Chile, man. Are you going to lose that? Are you going to miss out? Are you going to miss out on that? Come on.
Come on.
Come on. I speak 2 languages, yo.
Yeah.
Maybe she's down for that. So Sebastián Badilla, yeah. I mean, I think the guy is like a total asshat. From what I've heard, like him as a person, he's like a really disagreeable and a really, I don't know what the word could be, like pretentious.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he kind of looks like it, right?
You have to be like a detail-oriented person who gets pissed off about like little things not going right in order to direct and act and do all that shit. You can't just be like...
But he doesn't act, though.
No, he doesn't act well, but there's so many things that he has to be focused on to make that.
Yeah.
Even though, like...
That you gotta be a bit of a douchebag, you think?
You gotta be a little bit of a prick, like...
So do you think, like, all artists have to be a little bit of a prick? Comedians, painters, whatever, bloggers?
being
do you think
detail-oriented about stuff?
Uh-huh. Do you
I think
think
to some
that
extent.
makes you a little bit of a prick? A lot of people think I'm a bit of a prick.
People
That don't know me.
When
Do
I
you
just
think
saw
I'm a
your
bit of a
videos,
prick?
when I saw your videos, I was just the videos themselves.
Yeah, you're like, this
I was
guy's
like,
a fucking prick.
okay, yeah. partial prick.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I get why people could think that way of me. Yeah, but I don't think so. But I mean, there's a prick. There's being a prick, like being having attention to detail, and then there's a prick like being on a moral high ground. Yeah. I don't know if moral even is the word, but I think that he kind of thinks that he's like hot shit. And at the same time, here in Chile, like the numbers, they don't lie. Like a lot of people saw his movies. Yeah. A lot of them. Like they called a lot of people. He got a lot of people into the theater. No,
like, I mean,
they were duped, but he did it.
Yeah, and he pushed the realm, the boundaries of product placement to.
So did you?
Horrifyingly new levels, like horrifying new levels.
So did you get a chance to see like the product placement?
No, that's one thing that it scared me. It scared me that it just stops the movie after the introduction.
Yeah,
in 30 seconds. And it looks like a PowerPoint presentation or something. It's like really cheesy looking.
Yeah, it's like a fucking bad commercial.
Yeah.
It's a really, really bad commercial.
And just the way, at one part, like he had like taught, like I'm not even gonna mention the fucking marca. Yeah. But he has cookies in his hand. They fall, and it's like there's the sound as they're falling, like sparkles, like.
Yeah. Oh god.
Ah, dude.
Yeah. Like why would you do that shot? Because I imagine because I have worked like with sponsors, and those are all agreements, right? And many movies work with sponsors and with placement, but there's like ways to do it, and then there are the way that this guy does it.
It's like a new precedent for like bad taste in movies.
Yeah. No, and I mean the product placement, like, because I know exactly the shot that you're talking about. It's when he sees the girl, and then he's eating, like, these cookies, and then he drops them, and then they fall, like, in a really perfect frame. Yeah. And even when they fall, they sound tasty. Yeah. When it hits the ground, you're like, I could eat some of that.
Yeah.
So it's just bad. It's just bad. Have you seen T2, Terminator 2?
Yeah. What a great movie, man.
Great movie. So you see the scene where Schwarzenegger, he has like this bouquet of flowers. Okay. It turns out he has a shotgun in it.
Of course he does.
And he fights.
Nice to see you.
And he fights the T-1000 in this hallway. Okay. And there's a Pepsi machine there. Yeah, and that's a product placement. Right? Yeah, yeah. But it's there. There's not a close-up of it.
You would very easily see that same Pepsi machine in a regular situation, so it doesn't seem like a product placement.
Exactly.
It's good.
Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
Like that's the point. Like, okay, here this is like the staff. This is where the staff moves around. So there's bound to be a fucking Pepsi machine there.
Exactly. If it was like a generic Arcola or something like that, that would be distracting.
Exactly. But there's like, and it is a product placement because I remember it still till this day, and I saw it when it came out, like in 1992, I believe it was. I saw it. Yeah. And I still remember that placement, but it's well done. There's a scene in Man of Steel also when they're fighting, like where there's a Sears building behind.
Okay.
And I remember that one too because what was happening at the moment was like really intense for the movie, but then you have the Sears in the background because they're fighting in the city. There could be a Sears there.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's out of business now.
Yeah.
Right? Because of Superman.
Because of Superman. There you go.
And that's why people are so angry with Superman.
Fucking Man of Steel fucked up Sears.
He ran Sears out of business.
Yeah, but you see those work, but the product placements in those movies are just, goddamn, they're awful.
I don't know why he couldn't try to be more subtle about it.
But I mean, that's what I was getting at. So what, do you think that these people told them, listen, like when you're doing the movie, we want you to fucking kill the pacing of it just to put a fucking first shot, a close-up of this brand. Do you think it went that way?
I don't know.
To be honest, because
is he a visionary of having bad product placement? Like,
because you did was it an ad, the thing that you did for the dentists? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you had that. Okay, you did it, and you were like, hey, I was here at this dentist place or whatever, and you talk about it, and it's an ad. So, but it's not that, like, distracting as it is in these fucking movies.
I try to make it, like...
So, my point is, did they tell you, you know what, we saw it, no, we want our logo to be more of a close-up or anything, or no?
I met with a guy, he's like, write a script, and he wanted it to be like an advertisement, and I was like, people don't go to my Instagram to watch serious
ads.
Videos or anything like that, like... It would look bad for both of us.
Exactly.
So I was like, I'll improvise some stuff and I'll make it seem natural because it's a fucking Instagram video.
Exactly. So see, having that in mind, do you think that these guys told him? Like, listen, we wanted to break the flow of the movie to fucking show, our phone company. You know, so in this shot, so when the girl picks up the phone, we want it to say fucking Movistar right there. You know, do you think it went that way?
I don't know.
Or was it him?
That's a good question. Jesus.
You know?
Fuck.
Because actually it makes them look bad. Because when I see that movie, I'm like, yeah, fuck those guys. You know, they ruined the fucking pacing of the movie. No fucking way I'm hiring them.
Yeah.
Or do you think that he was overcompensating? That maybe he was like, okay, I got the placement, so now I'm going to make such a good fucking placement that they're going to have to, you know, pay me again.
Yeah, maybe it was like he presented this to the companies of like, I'll give you this much screen time and I'll make it look this good, so I expect this much money.
Yeah.
It could be something like that.
It could be, right?
Where he was like, or your shitty news network, whatever, you're going to get 10 seconds of it's just the logo on the screen. Right in prime introduction scene of the movie. Like, in a very important part when people have to be watching.
Yeah.
And they're still paying attention.
Yeah.
You're going to get 10 seconds just for your network. And that, he's like, I expect, you know.
But that's like really bad, though.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
You're looking at a very dangerous man right there.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's bad. It's like distracting. Like I said, I think that people more than respond to it, I guess that they respond negatively to it.
Also.
Because publicity is like, it's pretty hard.
There's already too much of it today.
And there's so much of it today everywhere. Like
Yeah.
Facebook has fucking ads, Instagram has fucking ads, YouTube has ads, and everything has ads.
I think that's why everything is sort of like gravitating towards more natural and impromptu, sort of improvised. I don't know. Just everything seems to be kind of less overproduced.
So you see, that's why I can't respect this fucking guy as much, because if I was actually like a film director, because this is the thing, I don't know if he really actually does like cinema. I don't know if he actually does like being a movie director or if he likes pretending to be one. Because if
it's hard to make 4 movies and just
totally
pretending to be. You know.
Okay, totally. But my point is, if I had a movie, say it's my vision, right? Whatever, I wouldn't allow that kind of shit. I would be like, listen, I really need your sponsorship. Like, without you, we can't do the movie. But at the same time, I can't do this, man.
Because people say like, and their movies like their baby, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
everything.
Let's give your baby some shitty tattoos right out of the womb.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the thing. Like, to me, I think either like he doesn't really care about his product and he just wants to make money and get chicks.
I think
so
it's
that
just
people,
make money. I think it's just to make money.
So that I guess he wants to be able to say that he has made movies, just to be able to say it. And not to actually feel proud of like, yeah, I did this. Because, you know, I did like a web series that many people liked. A lot of people did not like too. But, you know, I like it. I stand by it. Of course, there are things that I would have changed, things that I would have done differently, and things that didn't work out the way I expected them to. But it was never because some fucking guy said, here's some money, do this the way I want it. You know, so that's what, to me, kind of like, I can't feel respect for the guy.
Along some lines? Because it makes you wonder, too, like, does he really honestly like Adam Sandler movies? Mm-hmm. He's honestly like an intelligent human being? Like,
yeah.
So
or does he want, I think,
like, does he like them because people across the world watch those fucking movies and it turns your brain off and you can sell them. You can sell them very easily.
Yeah. It must be something like that.
And it's not like a really, you don't have to slave over the script.
Yeah, because let's say that The Babysitter is, okay, let's say his first movie, and he really, really wanted to get across that message, for example. Okay. I know it doesn't make any sense.
Even the dork can get the girl at the end, you know.
Let's say, this is totally me, because he says it. Like, no, it's really based on my experiences. You know, when I was young, I used to be bullied and everything. So, yeah. Then why do you let it get ruined because of fucking money? Like, if you're so into film, you should be worried about the final product and not let it get tampered by shit like that. And because now when everybody talks about Badilla's films, they're all like, yeah, the product placement, man, it's totally fucked. Why would you risk that if you actually want to be considered an artist?
Also, like, he's fucking young, right?
He's really young. Yeah.
When he made that, he was like 21
he was like
years
19,
old.
I think. Yeah.
How did he even get to do a theatrical release across all of Chile being a 19-year-old? It's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And he's made 5, actually.
5.
Well, 4, because the 5th one, it was just his brother directing.
Okay.
But still, it's like the producers.
When you're that young,
yeah,
I don't know if you consider like this is my creation, or just like I'm gonna make it and sell it, and this, I don't know if his like age has a factor.
Have you seen the Joe Rogan podcast? I was listening to it a while back, and they were interviewing the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins. What's his name? Billy Corgan?
Okay.
The singer?
I remember seeing a link for it and being like, no.
Really?
Because you have to choose yeah.
You don't like the Smashing Pumpkins?
I do, but it's almost before my time.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I don't really like them. I don't hate them either. Like, I respect them, but they're not my cup of tea. But I was watching it because it was something, it was like a highlight. And it was like Billy Corgan breaks down the music industry or whatever. It was like a 10-minute clip.
Yeah.
And I was doing the dishes. I'm like, okay, I'll watch this while I do the dishes. And I remember him saying that how it was in the 90s and all that. And he always touched on the subject that he hated when he had meetings with the executives, as they would call his songs the product.
Oh, man.
You know, like they would be, okay,
Yeah.
so okay, I don't know, Tonight, for example, the song.
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay, so when can we have the product ready? And he would say that back then, he would fucking hate it.
That's gross.
You know, for people calling it the product. He would be like, what do you mean the product? This is my art.
Yeah.
This is my creation. Why the fuck would you call it the product? You know? But at the same time, he thinks that having that state of mind actually helped him out. You know, because he would be worried if he didn't get pissed off about that. You know, because at a certain point, he has to consider it his baby, you know, his art project.
Yeah.
Even though to the eyes of everybody else, it's just a product that you're going to put out for people to consume. But you still have to have certain regards for it, and you still have to have a certain care attached behind it. I don't think that happens with this guy.
It's always been a product.
I think it's always been a product. And the people say, okay, when's the product ready? He's like, yeah, the product is going to be ready here.
Yeah.
So I think that's his problem. I think that's why I can't respect the guy.
I think that you bring up a really good point. If it's made, I mean, like his goal was to make a dumb comedy that would be sellable.
Sellable, yeah.
Sellable too.
Sellable, there
Yeah,
you go.
and
Getting drunk
full-
already?
Oh, wow.
Sellable. It's like the continuation. Once I was at a plane, and there was a flight attendant came out, and she was like, we will resume the continuation of our flight. The continuation.
I can't laugh too much because I say dumber stuff in English, but like I just did, basically.
Yeah, it happens.
But everyone has that question to ask themselves. Do you want to be popular or good? I mean, at the end of the day, do you want to be really, really good? People respected by those who are like the best in the industry, I guess? Or do you want to be popular? You know?
I think
or do you want to be both?
Yeah, I think the question is, do you want to make a product, let's call it product, do you want to make a product that everybody likes?
Yeah.
Or that a few people love?
Yeah, that's a fucking good question.
It's a really good question, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end, I think that if... I don't mind him for selling out because there was nothing to sell at the beginning, you know, to start with. Because it was always like a really, really commercial thing. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I think that you don't have to go through that kind of deal. I don't think that you have to be that way to do something, you know, massive or popular.
I mean, it's not like it really contributed much to Chilean cinema. And like, there still hasn't been really a good Chilean comedy. You're talking about Badia. Like, watch Badia. Yeah. All right, we all can agree. Everyone thinks Chilean cinema for movies is shitty.
Yeah,
For comedy, at least, especially.
For everything, man.
I did see one that was called Casa del Lobo.
Oh, did you watch it?
Incredible.
Yeah, the one about Colonia Dignidad. It's like in stop motion, is it?
Yes, it's insane. Did you see
It's
this
insane.
movie?
I haven't seen it, but I want to.
It's like a weird dream.
Yeah, but where do you watch it?
I went to Cineart in Alameda.
Yeah, Cinarte Alameda. It was there. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember seeing it. It was crazy.
You saw it?
I know. I saw like when it was gonna come out, and when they were like publicizing it.
Yeah.
I remember watching like the behind the scenes and all that. I was like, man.
I wanted to see the behind after watching it.
There is some on YouTube. There is some behind the scenes. It's crazy.
I've never seen a movie like
crazy.
that. It's just 100% paper mache. It's constantly moving, like this weird dream of this like German girl that goes to live in a cabin by herself.
Yeah.
With pigs, which has some representation of something I don't understand. But at the end of the day, I don't remember that much of the film because there's not really plot. It's just like
the visual experience.
it's the visual experience, and it's
Yeah.
creepy. It's
Yeah.
one of the creepier films I've seen.
It looks fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would really like to watch that one. I haven't watched it because, I remember it was in El Cinarte Alameda, but I never got the chance to actually see it.
That's Chilean
But it
cinema
looks
that I
good.
saw that I was like, this is pushing boundaries in ways I never expected to see. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty made low budget still.
Yeah.
It's unique as fuck.
I mean, it is low budget, but there's a lot of work in it.
Oh, tremendous amount of work.
Tremendous amount of work.
Tremendous amount
It's
of work
just
to make
disgusting.
that film.
It's weird.
La Casa del Lobo. If you're listening to this.
Yeah, La Casa Lobo. Because it's like the house that is a wolf. Right?
The Wolf House.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. There you go.
Return of Castle Wolfenstein. Go watch that Chilean film.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein. You know what sucks though is that okay, those kind of movies they do really well like in festivals elsewhere, but
Yeah.
here nobody bats an eye.
And yeah, that's it. No one's gonna watch that film.
Nobody's gonna watch that film.
You have to have an open mind, and even like, I approached that movie because I was really excited to see this artistic experience. By the end, I was just confused and I had a little bit of headache, but I knew I'd seen something amazing. Like,
Yeah.
but it's not like a fun film by any means. It's not.
It's an experience.
There's no selling point really besides like this is unique. you
Yeah.
know?
It's like watch this first movie that it took us fucking forever to make.
Yeah.
You know, and we
And you've never seen
worked
anything.
our
You've never
asses
seen anything quite
off.
like this before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pushing
But
boundaries. Yeah.
I think that could be a selling point, just not here in Chile. Unfortunately.
It's hard.
Yeah, because here, I remember there was this. Which one was it? Aquí no ha pasado nada. Have you seen that movie?
Have not.
In English, it's called Much Ado About Nothing. So it's based on Martín Larraín. You know who that guy is?
No.
He's the son of a politician that ran over some guy and killed him.
Okay.
But since he's the son of a politician, he got away scot-free.
Okay.
You know, like nothing happened.
Son of a politician.
Yeah, son of a politician. So they made a movie. The guy's not called Martín Larraín, but it's based on that.
Okay.
You know, it's based on like how certain people here in Chile, especially, they are just like above the law.
Sure.
They're just above the law. Like there's no sugarcoating it. They're just above the law.
Yeah.
And that movie is, I wouldn't say it's terrific, but it's really good. I think it's really good. It was a really good movie, and I wanted to watch it in the cinema. And I remember it was there available for like 3 days. And then they just took it out because nobody went to watch it. You know, because they could be filling that same time slot with Avengers that everyone's going to go watch. Or, you know, Fast and Furious 25 that everyone's going to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to watch that one. But I think
That
that's
sucks,
kind of...
man.
It sucks, but I think
sucks.
it does... It is kind of Chilean cinema's fault in the sense that... They have done like really horrible movies, long time. So I guess people kind of said like, "No, cine chileno vale gallampa." You know, like I don't blame the people that think that.
No, I've
But
heard it
there
from
have
Chileans.
been
I've
really
heard it from
good
Chileans.
movies.
Yeah.
But there have been really good movies. But how do you get the people to, you know, like recoup their interest in it when they've been lied to? It's like a cheating girlfriend, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, like why am I going to trust you now? And like you cheated on me all these many times. Like why would I get back with you now?
For a paper mache movie.
Paper mache movie about Colonia Digna.
Why?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You know, art de cinema.
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee that what you're watching is going to really make that much sense at the end.
And especially
Avengers, there's a fucking guarantee.
And especially like Cine Arte Alameda, what happens to me like with those kind of joints is that I understand, I respect what they're doing, but at the same time, it's creating a sort of segregation because you're saying, "Oh, this is art cinema," when all cinema is art. To me,
To
at
some
least,
extent.
you know.
Some is more artistic than other.
Yeah.
cinema.
So you get people that go, "Yo solo voy al Cine Arte Alameda." You know, like I only watch these films. You know, I can't go to that fucking popcorn shit. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
So at the same time, it kind of creates this, I don't know if it's angst, but it creates this sort of disconnection between
But they show other films that are Hollywood-y.
yeah, sort of, but they're always like kind of underground.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of segregation doesn't work. But at the same time, if they don't show it there, they don't show it anywhere.
No, I mean, but I'm glad it exists. Mm-hmm. There's good stuff. La Moneda, right? Apparently the Subterranean there. they've got
Oh,
some
yeah.
cinema.
They show good films there, too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you go there, like, there's no one there.
Oh, man. It's these tiny little salas and no
Yeah,
one's there.
yeah.
That's so sad.
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
Like, imagine these guys from La Casa Lobo. They work their fucking ass off. And, you know, I haven't even seen it. A lot of people have not seen it. A lot of people must not know it exists.
I'm sure not many people know it exists. Yeah. Shit, man.
But I say this, like, as a self-critique, too, you know, because I should also be, you know, like, apoyar el cine chileno. You know, like I should be.
Yeah, but then, okay, so for your own YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
You put a review of a glass de hello.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're not going to get as much traffic than if you put Avengers.
But you're doing some good.
But you're doing some good.
You're doing some good, yeah.
It's like, man.
Well,
it's
that's
hard. It's hard for everyone.
It's hard for everyone because, for example, I saw this Chilean TV show that's called Bala Loca.
Yeah.
Stray Bullet. And it's a really good show. It's a really good show. I remember when it came out in El Chilevisión. I remember when it came out, I was like, La Bala Loca, todos los martes a las 10 de la noche, for example.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this one looks really good. I'm going to watch it. And I never did. And then when it came out on Netflix, I was like, oh, I remember I want to watch the show. And I watched it and I practically binged it because it's really, really good.
Yeah?
You know, it's really good.
El Reemplazante, right?
El Reemplazante is fucking good.
Yeah.
That one's really, really good. And the same thing. When El Reemplazante came out, I didn't watch it in Channel 7. You know, I was like, yeah, this fucking gay-ass show, whatever. So at the same time, you know, I understand that people are not really willing to, like, I got to get home now, man. Bala Loca's about to start. You know, I know that they're not willing to do that, especially today with streaming. But at the same time, I think that we all have to put in a little bit of work to kind of get that going. Because Bala Loca's a really, really good show. But I know that it bombed in Chilevisión.
That's the thing. Oh, the Chilean Office. Have you seen the Chilean Office? El Office?
Okay.
El Office?
But, okay. Is that actually good? Or are people just fucking with me?
I watched a couple episodes.
And is it good?
It's pretty fucking good.
They've told me, Juan ve la Office, muy buena. And
It's
I
pretty
always think that they're
incredible,
fucking
man.
around.
No, dude. I watched a couple episodes. I've seen the English Office and, like, I don't know, seasons 1 through 5. Loved it. I fucking love it.
And the American Office with Steve Carell?
Excuse me. I've seen the American Office. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the English language office.
Oh,
But
okay.
That's obviously from
Because it's
Britain
a
as well.
British show.
Yeah. I love that awkward humor, the cringe humor. And they tried it in Chile. And I can't believe they fucking tried it in Chile. This is back in 2008, I think.
And it worked?
And it's funny. It's good. It's so far from any other Chilean humor you've ever seen.
That's interesting because I've always thought that people are fucking with me when they say it. Because they say,
well done.
Because they say, you know what? Oh, you should talk about La Office. And because since I talk about bad shit, I take it. Well, I used to talk about mostly bad shit. Now I'm moving more into shit that I actually like. So when they've told me, like, Juan, tenés que ver La Office, así está bacán para un capítulo cual ese. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch this shitty ass show. You know, I don't want to have a bad time.
It's really ballsy that they were like, you know what? We're gonna try this awkward humor in Chile, and we'll see if it works. But like instead of they go and play volleyball as an office, like they're gonna go play pichanga, and like they have like their 18 celebrations instead of like their like Christmas or something like that. It's like they find all the comparable moments from
culturally speaking.
Culturally, yeah, between the United States and Chile. They do it really well.
So you say it actually works.
The characters are translated really well. And I don't know, like hats off to them for doing that. And it bombed. God, like
yeah, it bombed.
It bombed. But it's a ballsy. It's what else can you say besides like take your hat off?
That shit's so fucking sad, man.
Yeah,
it sucks.
But what would you consider is like a piece of, I guess, movie that kind of pushed the industry forward in a way that was artistic, that ended up becoming commercial and pushing the industry forward? Besides like Blair Witch we talked about.
Right. So I remember I watched El Club.
Yeah.
From Pablo Larraín. It's a movie that I did not like.
Okay.
But I do respect like what it actually tried to pull off. And I think it did pull it off. It's just that I didn't like it really, to be honest. But that one, yeah, I think it's commendable for what it actually did. El Bosque de Caradima.
Okay.
That one was another movie that's like, because here we're like really church oriented. You know, like they call it here un estado laico. You know? So I think that one was really good too.
That still reached popularity, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like, we're talking about all these, like, really good films that are awesome that they were made, but they failed. Is there a couple that, like, you know what? They took a ballsy risk and it worked?
Okay, so have you seen one that's called Matar a un Hombre?
No. I'm
no, of course not. Okay, so it's the same guy that directed this one that I was telling you about. What was it called? Aquí no ha pasado nada. It's the same guy. Alejandro Fernández Almendra, something like that is his name. And it's about this guy that he lives in a certain part of Chile. Okay. And there's like a mob. It's not a mob. They're like a gang of people. And they always fucking around with him. And then one day he decides to fucking kill the guy.
Yeah.
And the movie is all about him, you know, having committed a murder just to save his family. and it's a really good movie.
Oh,
It's kind of slow at the beginning, but that's the whole point of it. It's not supposed to be like an action-packed,
But I think it's good, and also the Chilean public bought it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that it bombed. I would say that it just went like any other Chilean film. It was like, yeah, it's really good, but, I didn't go to the cinema to watch it. I downloaded it. I downloaded it and I loved it, but yeah, they didn't pay money for it. I just think, I don't know, I think that...
All these things considered, it's like... what options does Badia really have to like make an alternative comedy film? You can't really even do that.
But again,
because it would. I mean, that's obviously the artist in him that doesn't exist because he's making the McDonald's of shitty comedy.
The McDonald's of shitty comedy. There you go. But that's why I said, like, do you want to make a movie that many people like or that a few people love? Because the people that have seen La Casa Lobo, I think that they fucking love it.
It's wild. It's awesome.
They love it. But it's a really fucking small percentage of people. I think that we are able to make something that is like massive and good at the same time, but I guess nobody has just found that formula yet. Like we don't have the money to like create a Chilean Avengers. There's no fucking way to do that.
Yeah.
But there has to be something, man. Like there has to be, because this is like the dark ages of cinema right now.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, everything's
Chilean
Marvel
cinema.
now.
No, I mean Chilean cinema. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like, what's the last Chilean movie that you heard of that came out? I remember there was this one year, what was it, like 2016, that there were 8 Chilean movies made that year. 8.
8. Yeah. It's, man.
It's fucked. It's fucked. Yeah, you can't make... So, yeah, so that's what... So what do you do? If you want to make a living out of it, or you want to make, like, actual money...
You have to make something that's easily
something
appealing for the average person.
Yeah.
But then how do you...
But I think you
still
can
make it artistically relevant?
Yeah, because, like, Superbad, for example, that one's a fucking stupid movie. Like, it's awesome, but at the same time, it's pretty puerile, it's guys talking about dicks and ass and booze and girls.
It's told in a very unique and like personal way, though. It feels real.
Exactly.
It still pushes things forward.
Yeah. So what happens
teen
here?
Comedies, yeah.
So for example, if you watch a Vadilla movie, they're all filmed in Las Condes. They're all like
piece of shit.
Yeah, they're all like people that have money. They all drive like expensive cars.
There's also like these Instagrammers that like
they're
like Dani Palavecino.
All
their films, like, it's clearly like in Quicolandia.
Exactly, it's Quicolandia, right?
And it's like, it's shameless. Yeah. And the sketches are, it's like, well, she's cute. Like she's super hot. Like
she's super hot.
Yeah.
You seen her in person?
Yeah, I did a couple videos with her.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's also hot, like, in a way where it's like, I don't know.
Like a cringy hot?
It's like, she's super hot, but I don't know. She's pretty funny, though. Like, she's a good actress. She's not a good writer. She's a good actress.
Okay.
But she's making these sketches that are relatively dumb. That can be sold on a wide level. You know? And they're all Las Condes. They're all, like, in really big houses, you can tell.
Yeah. Same with Vadilla.
Yeah.
So he wants to appeal to a large audience, but the large audience that he appeals to are the people that want to be like him. They would like to have that huge-ass house. They would like to have the totally incredibly hot fucking neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
But that just doesn't happen here. I mean, I've had hot neighbors, but it's all muy cuico. So I think that's what's missing. What we're missing is like a middle ground.
It's just like real.
Not necessarily, real. Not like necessarily poor
mala
or
leche?
flighty.
Mala leche.
Yeah, there you go.
That one's like...
El reemplazante, that one's also really real.
Yeah.
Like the guys that talk there que son como flaites, they actually sound flaite.
I studied it to learn more flaite.
Yeah, it's not some cuico pretending to be flaite.
Yeah.
It's a guy that they are actually one flaite. And that works. So I think that's what's
where I got the
missing.
idea to call like Dios el pulento.
Yeah, el pulento. Or have you heard el cole flecha?
No, what's that one?
That's the devil.
El
cole flecha, because his tail is like an arrow.
Cole flecha.
You never heard about that one. El cole flecha.
Flecha.
His tail is pointy like an arrow. El cole flecha. So I think that's what's missing. That what Chilean cinema is missing for it to be massive as it is. It should be like El Reemplazante, where it is like people that are actually one flight can talk about shit being flight. you know, and for it not to look like a caricature.
Yeah.
Because you watch Flightes, I saw this movie by this fucking guy, Jorge Ali. This guy, oh, es igual, loco, la boleta de Obergata. See, like, it's a caricature, man. Like,
Argentina culiao?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I hate that guy. But, you know, like, it's... Pero el reemplazante, it is, even the art of it. Like, these are kids that both their parents work, so they're not at home all day. And then the teacher goes visit them at their house. Their house is all messy, like this one. Yeah. You know, and it's real. Because, yeah, nobody's there all day. Like, who has time to clean up? But you watch movies from El Badilla, and it's like a sitcom. Like, everything is immaculate. Yeah. Nothing has ever been moved. Nobody lives there, basically. So I think that's what's missing. It's a middle ground. It doesn't have to be así flight de la wea rasca, but it doesn't have to be fucking cuico either. It has to reach a middle ground. In the middle ground where cuicos can say, I had not noticed this side of society. And for the other poor people to say, yeah, this is pretty much how it is.
To get real and relatable.
Real and relatable.
I think La Nana, that Chilean film, it seems to get both sides really well.
Yeah, that one pulled it off well.
Yeah.
You saw that one.
Yes.
You like it?
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, that one pulled it off well.
It felt like, also like the cuicos there, like in teaching English, of course, like people who want to learn English, a lot of them are cuicos. So
yeah.
I've met families and they sound just like that. Like the mom of that film, I've met Cuico moms that sound just like that.
And she's a really good actress too, like Claudia Celedon.
I mean, like she looks like, like Cuico moms that everything about them to a T. She pulls it off perfectly.
Yeah, so that's why you can't relate to Sebastián Badilla's films because that's not Chile, man. That's how he would like Chile to be if Chile was an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
that's why it doesn't
everything
work.
Seems perfect and it dumbs you down.
Yeah, and there's like 3 suns in that movie. You know, like everything is so totally bright and colorful.
Yeah.
You know, like I imagine him putting up the lighting like fucking, you know, everywhere. It just looks totally fake. It's a sitcom. It's a sitcom-made movie with fucking bad product placement.
That's kind of what happened to Walkie Talkie, right? Like the YouTube channel.
That's another really good example.
The same, I mean, like they were making interesting films.
Yeah.
And now, or not a film, like little, what the fuck am I saying? There's like 4-minute videos of, Untitled Frases or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're really good for some of the early ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's product placement, and then like everything's nice and like pretty and it's gotta be nice.
Pristine.
And I made a video with them in 2016.
Did you really? You
yes.
motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it about?
It was called...
Oh, I've actually seen it. It's about like what Chileans think about Chile, isn't it?
Entrevista número 9, lo que dicen los gringos sobre Chile, something like that. ¿Qué piensan los gringos sobre Chile?
Did they pay you for that gig?
No. They never paid me.
Oh, but they offered pay and they never paid?
No, it was just like, we'll see how this goes. And they never paid any of us.
Oh, God.
It was like, well, this is good for your group because we're going to put whatever. We'll put like a tag to your...
Yeah, because we're walkie-talkie.
Yeah. And we agreed to it. And then we did stand-up at their fucking 18 festival.
Oh, were you there?
I performed stand-up, man.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it go?
The other people in my group, like it kind of bombed pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
This is like the first time I performed stand-up in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
About 3 years ago. Yeah. To a larger audience. And I had like 1 or 2 good jokes out of 5 or 6 minutes. But the jokes hit. The jokes hit. And I got like a lot of applause and stuff. But for 2 jokes out of 6 minutes, wasn't good. But that was my first time, so fuck it.
And did they pay you for that one?
No.
What
so
the
fuck? Pay for any of
but
it.
they have a lot of money, man.
They've got tons of money.
I mean, they had tons of money.
They got robbed. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's bullshit.
No, afterwards I told the group like, shit, man, we made a video and then we performed stand-up and we still haven't gotten paid anything. But like we didn't know how to negotiate either. We were just, like anything's good. You're walkie-talkie, of course. You're popular, so we'll do it. And I think I've talked to other people who I think walkie-talkie like they.
I know many people that walkie-talkie has ripped off.
Yeah,
I know many of them.
And then walkie-talkie, surprise, surprise, got robbed hard. Yeah.
Do you think that's fake though?
You think it's fake?
I think it's fake.
I think it's totally real, dude. Because the
it's
quality
fake.
of their video dropped. Their videos dropped dramatically after that robbery.
I don't buy it.
Go
for
check,
some
dude,
reason.
Go watch. I think they were robbed in like 2017, middle 2017 or so. Watch the quality of the cameras, of everything.
I mean,
taken,
to me, all
of the
their
editing.
quality has been shit. Oh, okay.
No, but it's dropped pretty dramatically.
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 See, the Pisco was a good idea, you fuck. We should do this later and get bombed. And get fucking plowed. before we shoot this shit. See, 11 in the morning and we're already done. We're just fucking killed.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't think they've ever had quality to their videos, to be honest.
No. Like,
I mean,
it's
production quality.
That's what I'm saying. Bright colors, production quality, well edited. The music fits.
But
very
I mean,
well.
they got robbed. Like I remember when the news came out that they were robbed. That they stole like 7 iMacs, 5 iHomes, 20 fucking cameras, 30 fucking recording.
They got fleeced.
Yeah, but did they not have insurance?
I don't know. Does insurance work in Chile? Like, I don't know that.
Good point.
Does
It's
it?
A good point. It's a good point. Yeah.
But their quality of videos dropped. Their views, everything has dropped since that robbery.
Yeah, no, they plummeted. But I think they plummeted because they just didn't know how to reinvent themselves.
Also, no, absolutely. How many times can you do 42 phrases about the same shit?
Yeah.
18th of September.
Yeah.
Here he goes, Coque Santana.
Yeah.
And he's funny, he's good, but how many times can you do the same shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't try anything new, but then anything they did try that was new was just paid advertising.
Exactly.
Like,
that's the thing.
Blatant, like over the top.
Yeah, blatant, disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching this one skit where everybody had Sprite T-shirts on. It was like an ad for Sprite, and not happy with, talking about Sprite the whole fucking video. Everybody had a green T-shirt that said Sprite on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
It's just too much. But it's harder, though, in the internet because people don't really like it when you try to reinvent yourself.
No,
because a lot of people will be like, I miss the old videos.
Sure.
And then a lot of people will be like, yeah, there's, to a degree, I think that what happens a lot in the internet is that there's a lot of passive audience in the sense that a lot of people will not comment.
Yeah.
A lot of people will not comment.
Tons, yeah.
Tons of them, So
the large majority, yeah.
Like, for example, I don't know, like the last video I pulled out, it has like 50K of views and it has like 1,000 comments. So there's 49,000 people that have not said fuck all.
Like 1 in 50 people.
Yeah. So how are you supposed to gauge exactly like what the feedback is? Because you're getting feedback from a really limited amount of people.
Well, people do like certain comments.
Yeah.
Like they don't put their own comments because they might be like scared or whatever, but they'll like
some.
them. They'll like the ones that they like the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's still okay. Like,
I still think it's relatively valid feedback.
Do you think so?
You get valid feedback for 1,000 comments. Come on.
But if you have 50K though,
you get 1,000 comments to look at, man.
But
How much do you need?
But I mean, let's say you got
for one video. How many comments do you need?
But I mean, you got a video with, let's say, 10,000 views, and you get 1,000 comments. Right? That's 10%.
Yeah, you're saying 2%, right? 1 to 50 is what the ratio you got.
Yeah. Is that really valid though? I mean,
you
1,000
can-
comments is a lot of comments, but at the same time, is it valid considering that you have 10,000 views?
No, the same.
From 10,000 views, can you say, oh yeah, 1,000 people said that? It's still not enough.
They're still getting enough feedback. It's still enough for you to evaluate what people thought about the video, I think. It could be the same video. One got a higher ratio of comments than the other. Mm-hmm. You still got enough comments to figure out, okay, people didn't like the fact that there was product placement in the video, but the script writing was okay. And they seem to think that this actor is pretty funny.
But so I think people that comment will be like people that comment just for the fuck of it, and if they totally love it or if they fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when they fucking hate it is when they comment the most.
Sure.
Because people are a lot more keener to give criticism rather than to give praise.
Sure.
Tenfold. So
I think it's even. I think it's even.
You think it's even?
Yeah. I believe in the light.
I believe in the light. So I guess we're ready to cut it off for today.
Plummeting.
Speaking of plummeting, I think it's time.
Pisco and a half in, but these are really strong Piscos, man. Jesus, how much do you throw in?
I asked you how much you want, and you said, "Yeah, that's good enough for me."
I didn't look at it before.
Yeah, is it hurting you, bro?
No, it's not hurting me. I'm just very lightheaded, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it works out. So this has been our latest episode of Now called What Where.
Well, where?
What Where, Conchetumare? And we'll be seeing you the next week. Any closing comments you have, Chris?
I think it was good to do. We had this Pisco endeavor.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should do it. The second segment every time is with Pisco.
There you go, yeah. So the first one we'll do coffee and be like normal human beings, and then the second one will just get plowed. Yeah,
And to
I
see
think it
the-
totally works.
Go into the bowels of the universe.
All right, so remember the word of the day, which is brunch. Remember that it's a mixture between breakfast and lunch, brunch. And what where? Look for it on Spotify. We also have a YouTube channel now. I'm going to change the name of it so it's what where, so that people can find it easy.
Cool.
Have less of a problem finding it. And that's it. Any closing comments?
No. Yo digo, no, sí, pues bueno, todo bueno.
Todo bueno. Okay, so see you next week. Besitos, chao, chao.